There's no time limit. We're just gonna have fun.
Okay.
We're at 105 BPM, just so you're aware, in case you wanted to know.
Okay.
The first question: Lennon or McCartney? All right, here we go. Ready? First question is always the same. Always the same.
Okay.
Lennon or McCartney? All right. Here we go. And the first question is always the same. I'm doing this with everybody. Lennon or McCartney? All right. Lennon or McCartney? Lennon or McCartney? Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon, all day.
Okay. And the last one, this is going to be the toughest.
Okay.
Derek or Doyle? I knew it. I did this on purpose to you.
You are a bad person. I've already chosen that, so I feel like I can't. You know what? I go with Doyle only because. Yeah, I'm not even going to give a reason. I'm just going to go with Doyle just because of ponchos.
All right. This one. This might be tough. It might not.
Okay.
InNOut or Shake Shack?
I can't answer that question. They're not equal. They're not equivalent. You know.
Okay.
InNOut is like a Toyota, you know, and Shake Shack would be more like, you know, an Audi or a Mercedes or a BMW. Like you can't get same. You can't get them for the same price. They're like a different model, you know.
Okay. All right. Shots fired.
Most you can spend at an InNOut burger for one person is like maybe $15. Like you'd be hard pressed to do that. At Shake Shack, you know, anything is $15. you know, and so it's way more expensive. But I would say that, like, if I had to eat one of them for the rest of my life, and my wife and I were having this conversation the other day because we've gotten hooked into this YouTube channel called The Burger Show.
Okay. On First We Feast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because my wife's cousin works for the guy that's that chef that does the thing. He has Egg Slut, which is this restaurant in LA. And he was like saying, "Oh, you should check this thing out." And so we watched a couple of episodes of the burger thing, and you know they synthesized this difference as well as I think anybody could have about this dispute between Shake Shack and InNOut. And really, it's like they're not really equivalent. And Shake Shack is like, it's not like the California thing, you know. It's like
right.
InNOut Burgers, the original sort of California drive-through, that they kind of perfected that. And if you're from California like I am, I've never lived outside of the state. It's such a quintessential part of your kind of upbringing if you eat meat and will, you know, have fast food burgers on occasion. I think that it's inescapable, you know, that you wouldn't have InNOut, and I'm sure there's some equivalency for New York
East Coast,
or for you know because I think Shake Shack's from New York, right?
I think it's East Coast. The first time I had it, oddly enough, was in Chicago.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
the first time I had it was in Manhattan.
Oh, that's funny.
They just started opening Shake Shacks in California maybe a year ago. So for Californians, it's like a new thing. You know, that they never knew about. But I think that if you know, I think InNOut is great. You got to order the right thing, you know. But you know, I think Shake Shack is unquestionably better quality. It's just not the same thing.
Okay. Joey or Billy Gibbons?
I think I'd pick Joey.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. You survived.
That's hard, but I think as far as like someone who actually inspires me a lot, like all the time, it would be Joey. Which is so weird because he and I, like, we talk on the phone all the time, we text each other all the time, and like, you know, we're really involved in each other's lives. And then anytime I see him play, it's like it doesn't really feel like I'm watching my friend, you know. It feels like I'm watching someone else, which is weird, but crazy. Yeah.
Dawn or dusk?
Dawn, but to be going to bed at.
Okay. Now you are a Marvel character in this scene, okay? We're talking Civil War. Stark or Rogers?
Rogers.
All right. Gandalf or Dumbledore?
I've never seen that movie or read the
What?
books.
We will redact that from this. I'll forget that ever happened, Jordan. Obi-Wan or Yoda?
Yoda all the way.
Jaco or Pino?
I choose death.
You can't do that. You can't do it. You gotta.
Okay, Jocko. I'm gonna go with Jocko just because I'm paying homage to my 20-year-old self.
Yeah. All right. And here's the last one. Sometimes this is the hardest one. Sometimes this is the easiest one. If you had to choose, guitar or drums?
Drums.
Oh, so easy.
Oh, easy. I wouldn't give it a second thought, honestly.
You made it through any specific reason? It's just because you love getting behind the kit?
It's just more fun than anything, really.
Yeah.
At least for me. You know, I've just played so much goddamn guitar, and I love it, and it's my, but it informs everything I do, and I come from that whole thing. But nothing is as fun as drums, man.
All right. Space travel or time travel?
Ooh. I think time travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Well, time travel can go both ways, right?
Yeah.
You can go in the future and you can go in the past. So
Why not?
There's a lot of stuff I'd love to check out and experience, and there's probably a lot of stuff down the road that none of us will get to experience, but with time travel, you probably could.
Yeah, man.
Both would be sweet, but time travel, yeah.
All right, cool. This is pertaining to Dead and Company.
Okay.
Would you prefer Trey on guitar or Mayer on guitar?
A Dead Company Mayor.
Okay.
Because when Trey was the only choice for Fare Thee Well. Because he could sing those parts and he was steeped in the tradition more than John. John hadn't proven himself yet. He has now. You know, let's say Fare Thee Well is actually 5 years from now, and John had been touring with Dead Company up until then I would say there'd be a case for John. But at that point in time, Trey was the only choice because they needed somebody who could sing, and you know, and Trey had worked with Phil because you know it's like everybody and then there's Phil, right?
Yeah.
So and Trey had worked with Phil quite a bit, you know, so there's a relationship there. So it just made more sense to have Trey there. And it was, I mean, in a way, it was kind of like passing the baton, you know, because even though I don't think musically Fish and the Dead, other than the jamming, like, they don't sound alike, you know what I mean? That it just, Trey was the only choice, you know. For Dead and Company, I think John was a better choice because Trey has his own thing with Fish, you know, that not stylistically but conceptually and audience-wise is too close to what the Dead and Company, like Dead and Company couldn't tour in the summer if Trey was in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I knew it was close. There was a time there where it wasn't O'Teal, that it was Mike Gordon playing bass. That would have been interesting. But again, O'Teal's doing a great job, and John has really, really done his homework when it comes to that stuff. He's not just, you know, blues wonder kid grown up. I'm just gonna step in here and play some Mixolydian riffs. Like he's really, really done his homework. And Andy Ellis, who I talked to, is a like OG Deadhead. Like, you know, I mean, Andy went to Berkeley in 1969.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, no, he studied with Mick, like, when Mick was, like, 24. Mick Goodrick, you know.
That's awesome.
You know, he saw Hendrix at the Boston Tea Party in Boston, I mean. And he was saying that after Jerry died, the only kind of Dead offshoot that has ever caught his interest has been Dead Company. And it was, like, revelatory for him.
Richard Marx or Richard Gere?
Richard Gere.
All right. Heath Ledger's Joker or Jack Nicholson's Joker?
Oh, Jack.
I mean, Heath is amazing, but Jack is like, that's my childhood. You know what I mean?
Turtleneck or mock turtleneck?
Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with mock turtleneck because, and there's a short story, man. Because Christmas, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is one of my favorite movies of all time. And when Cousin Eddie is rocking the little mock turtleneck, the white, dude, I want that outfit so badly. I want to rock that outfit so bad with the white shoes. Okay, so anyway,
yeah, you get the eggnog and the Bullwinkle cup, man. All right, Super Mario Brothers or Legend of Zelda?
Wow, we're talking about original NES?
NES, man.
I probably spent more time on Zelda.
Okay. All right, and the last one is not Halloween based, but if you had to sub a gig, which would make you more nervous for subbing for one of these players? And they're both not alive anymore, but if you got a call, which one would you freak out about more?
Okay.
John Bonham or Neil Peart?
Ooh. Probably John Bonham.
All right, why?
That guy's a force. Like subbing for a dump truck.
Hans Gruber or Simon Gruber?
I'll say Hans Gruber.
Okay.
That came out of left field.
New Year's Eve gigs, cool or overrated?
Oh, definitely overrated.
All right.
But I'll accept the money. Like, that's the thing. New Year's Eve in general is overrated, so I'll just have the money. Yeah.
Sure. Final one. This is sometimes the hardest, sometimes the easiest. Robin Ford or Tommy Emmanuel?
Oh man, that's really hard. You're killing me. This is so hard.
Sorry. That's what I do.
Can I pass?
No, you have to choose.
Okay.
Joey, I lofted one to Joey. It was Derek or Doyle, and he was like, "You son of a."
I'll say Robin just because I have more time and he affects me more personally. That being said, I have some really great Tommy stories, and I think he's one of the finest humans. Aside from being, I think one of the most gifted instrumentalists of all time.
Now here's an interesting one. Would you rather go back in time to visit your ancestors, or would you rather go into the future to meet distant and future relatives or great-great-grandchildren?
I think going into the past, because I'm a little obsessed with my own journey as a person, and I would like to know more about where I came from, and other people's journey that comes after me, I feel like is their own, and I wouldn't want to influence it too much.
All right, cool. Donny Hathaway or Marvin Gaye?
Oh, come on. Really? That's it.
It's gotta be. They're making them hard, man.
Damn. All right. Overall. Oh, damn. Overall, I'm going to go with Marvin Gaye, although I've had a serious Donny Hathaway thing yesterday. In fact, the mono recording of, like, Everything is Everything, to Spotify, the mono version of that, too, will come up. Because you can hear the bass so good on the mono.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that record, and that Donny Hathaway live record is... Oh, man. You're a football guy, right? So, but this is different. So, Tigers or Lions?
Oh man, it's gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna go with Lions because I like the pain of liking the football team.
And then the last question. Sometimes this is the hardest one. Sometimes it's the easiest one, Tomo.
Okay. Yeah.
If you had to choose, would you rather be just doing session work or touring on the road all the time?
Touring.
Okay. So why touring over session?
Yeah, because I used to, dreaming to become a session player on a studio,
right? And because that's creating parts of records. But I think I like a live show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like a live because I play every time is different, every night's different, and I learn something. And then one night, totally, I hate my playing. And just, some nights, everybody said, great tonight. Then I go back hotel. Oh, that was...
See, guys, even Tomo has those nights. We all have those nights.
Yeah,
man.
because I remember sometimes I do 2 days like a solo guitar show. Maybe one night is good, but one night somehow I didn't like phrasing. I didn't like, reaction of my, playing. But everybody loves my playing, looks like it. And then sold out show, okay? So usually I have to be, like that, right? I was like, okay. Wow. So that's really hard because, smiling and people bring, stuff, wow, fun. I want to get up and practice again. Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. All right, and then the last question. Sometimes this is the hardest one. Sometimes it's the easiest. I have a feeling I know what it's going to be, but if you had your choice, would you rather be playing a solo gig or with the band?
So I know the answer. What would you think? Since you claim to have a feeling here.
I think that, like me, you probably enjoy making music with other musicians, like being on stage with a band and like being in the moment with a group of people.
Yeah. Right at this moment in time, you're totally right. Like a band gig right now would feel super sweet, but I think it has to do with what I've done most recently. Like when I've done the end of a big tour with a band, I want to go solo. I want to turn down, be able to be super like hush kind of thing. But right now, I would look forward to a band gig for sure.
All right, cool. Sweet. You made it through the other side. All right, so the first question is always the same. You can, if you want, you can explain your answers. You don't have to. You can just burn right through them if you want. But if you'd like to, I'm happy to hear your explanation.
Okay.
Lennon or McCartney?
I mean, McCartney, obviously, but, I'd rather do, like, Beatles, Stones, or something, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to have to, like, that's, you don't want to have to diss Lennon, either.
Yeah, well, I'm a huge McCartney fan.
McCartney, Lennon, and then everybody else.
All right, last question. Sometimes this is the hardest, sometimes it's the easiest. Motown or Stax?
Yeah, that's really difficult. That's like, which brother do you like better? You know what I mean?
I know.
I love them both so much, but just on a personal level, Stax has meant more to my guitar playing, I'll say. Steve Cropper was just so instrumental. Not that the Motown guys were not, and not that I don't love the music equally, but I guess I'd have to go Stax in my personal little world.
All right, cool. Well, you made it through. You survived. Season 1, episode 27, Josh Smith survived the lightning round.
All right.
Comfortably. Hey man, this is something that is most fascinating to me about you, and like obviously we were talking before because I don't speak any other languages, right? So I'm a slouch in that sense. How the hell do you get into a situation where you're writing all these lyrics and singing in English and feeling just as confident and breezy about it? Because when I think about some lyrics that you write, it's almost like these little Western cliches that I don't know if they'd be floating all around the world. Like shat on the fan. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, that is mind blowing to me because like, I don't know if there's a Norwegian saying that I don't know about. That I'm like, if I try to write a song in a different language, do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's so amazing to me, and I mean that it's the biggest compliment.
Yeah, cool.
For real. How do you end up doing
I was
that?
definitely. I was writing that most freehand. I was looking at it, I go, will this fly? And I was definitely aware that I was kind of taking a chance with the line that, and it's in the chorus too, so I need to fucking repeat it like 3 times.
I love that line. I love that line.
Yeah, me too. But it's like still have people go, is that what you're singing, man? Yeah, sure.